Minutes. My name is Steven Seidel. We have Christopher Ehde. He is the owner and founder of the original toilet mirror, and I'm super excited because he's actually from my hometown. And so we were talking before the show. But Chris, thanks so much for joining the show.
Yeah, Steve, thanks for having me. Small world. I can't believe that you're actually from Chalfont. That's crazy. If you don't mind, I'm just going to jump right in real quick and tell the story.
Go for it, brother.
Yeah, so after a long Saturday, the second my butt hit the couch, our 5-year-old son yells, "Dad, can you come check?" Our potty-trained 5-year-old needed help wiping again. So, in that moment, I got up off the couch. I went to the bathroom, and with puppy dog eyes, he says, "I did my best, right, Dad?" And I realized that there's a difference between being potty trained, and being bathroom independent. I realized that children don't want us in the bathroom any more than they want us in there wiping them. This goes down to our 2-year-old daughter. She wants to go into the corner to go to the bathroom. I realized that there's no training aids for this specific phase of life to get kids to bathroom independence. That's why there's a delay. And I thought, wow, what if I put a mirror on the back of a toilet seat lid? The first time I put the mirror on the back of a toilet seat lid, my son came running out of the bathroom saying, "Daddy's invention works. It works. It works." He was proud, confident, clean, and he never asked us to wipe him again. My wife and I, we both looked at each other and we realized that we had solved potty training, the final phase of bathroom independence, the struggle that no parents talk about. Everyone talks about potty training, but they never talk about that other phase where a child is fully independent in the bathroom. They can wipe themselves, care for themselves, bring the stool in, do everything that they need to do. And the reason that that's such a huge deal is because that carries on into school when they go to other people's homes, if they're out in public. And so we kind of just jumped right into researching it. We had a bunch of goofy names, we had jokes, and but we realized the seriousness of this because this has the opportunity to bring bathroom independence to children with special needs. We're anticipating being able to have our daughter fully bathroom independent faster than any other children can be. So we're really, really excited about the product that we have.
That's amazing. I have a 5-year-old daughter, so I know your pain, and I know any parent out there knows that experience, and that aha moment must have been amazing for you to sort of figure that out. Where are you at in the process with this mirror? Is it something that you're slowly rolling out, or have you been doing it for 2-3 years? Where are you at in this journey?
Yeah, so it actually started with, I came home after a long day from work with an LLC and no idea what we were going to do with it. I told my wife we need to move our feet in the direction we want our lives to go. And then 2 months later, Channing yells, "Dad, can you come check?" So we took about 1.5 years, close to 2 years. We worked on patents, developing. This is something that neither me or my wife had ever done before. So there's been a lot to learn. And, we don't take no for an answer. And we're definitely the type of people, if, we don't know the answer, we're going to figure it out. You don't know what you don't know, and you shouldn't be ashamed of something that you don't know if you haven't gone through that experience or not yet. We launched last April, so we've been open for about 1 year, and we've had a lot of really, really cool opportunities for a husband and wife who do this in our spare time, essentially out of our bathtub. We're very proud of what we've accomplished. And again, like I said, some of the opportunities that we have had the last year, we hope that we're headed towards retail and some really cool things this coming year.
That's fantastic. And so I just want to take a quick step back in terms of the mirror on the back. So the mirror on the back is supposed to help the child so that he can see behind them, or just walk me through the thought process of the mirror and what it actually, so that the listeners at home know how that actually helps them.
Yeah, sure. So we use mirrors for everything, from shaving to makeup to regular personal care. We use our eyes to get grease stains, any other stain off of our body. If we had a bad stain, if we had like a blood stain on our skin, we would use our eyes to wipe it off and make sure that it's gone. So the same principle goes here for the mirror. We use mirrors, like I said, for everything, but we don't use it for probably the most disgusting thing that every human does, which is poop. And, I was the first person to test it. I think that I'm the greatest wiper in the history of wipers. And I couldn't believe it. Toilet paper gets left behind, and there is a chance that you're not 100% clean as you think you are. That toilet paper litmus test isn't as good as you think that it is. So that's exactly right. You take a mirror, we have double-sided adhesive strips, and it sticks onto the back of the mirror, or sticks onto the back of the toilet seat lid. And then all anyone has to do is it works for standing, it works for sitting. And so really it's at whatever phase your child or you want to use it for yourself. It really helps. It really helps a wide range of uses. And it's become a daily routine for my wife. I mean, you have a 5-year-old daughter. I have a 3-year-old daughter. And there's going to come a time when things start changing in their body and they have to navigate that. My wife, she's very adamant that, the only way that young girls get taught or get training when their bodies begin to change is from their mothers. And so this is another great tool to give children privacy in the bathroom when they're experiencing all different types of changes.
Awesome. And I'm sure, when you reach out to clients, there's puns that come into play and all of that, but the toilet mirror is pretty spot on. So if somebody were considering this product at their house, so they would just, buy it online with you, correct?
Yeah.
Are you in stores?
You can find us on Amazon. Yeah, you can find us on Amazon. And early stages of this, when we realized that this idea had never been invented before, we own toiletmirror.com, toiletmirrors.com. We have about 30 variations of toilet mirrors. And then we also ended up having the product patented. So yeah, you can find us on Amazon, and you can find us on our website, edofficial.com or toiletmirror.com.
Okay. Well, this has been great. You've heard it here first. So from Chalfont to Lexington, Kentucky, Chris, I really appreciate you sharing your story today. If you guys want to learn more about Chris's story, make sure to check out dailynewsnetwork.com as well as the other links that he shared. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me.